In the narrow lanes of a bustling city, where the scent of street food mixed with the sound of car horns, lived Rahim, a humble shoemender. His shop wasn't really a shop, just a wooden stool, a small umbrella for shade, and a box of old tools that had seen better days. Every morning, he sat at the same corner near the market, quietly repairing torn solace and broken straps while the world hurried past him.
Dream was simple: to send his only daughter, Amina, to school. He wanted her to walk roads he could never walk, wearing shoes that he could never afford.
One evening, as Rahim packed up his tools, he noticed a boy crying near the market. The boy's shoe had torn apart, and he was late for a school event. His uniform was neat, but his shoes were falling apart. "Don't cry, Beta," Rahim said softly. "Sit here. I'll fix it. But I don't have money," the boy sniffled. Rahim smiled, his wrinkled face kind. "Not all work is done for money, my son." He took out his thread and needle, the same ones he had used for decades, and stitched the torn shoe carefully, making it stronger than before. When the boy saw his fixed shoe, his eyes lit up. "Thank you, uncle," he said and ran off happily. Rahim watched him go, whispering, "Run, child. Run toward your dreams." Months passed and life went on as usual. One rainy morning, Rahim's tools had rusted, his hands ached, and customers were few. Just as he was thinking of packing up early, a luxury car stopped in front of him. A well-dressed man stepped out and smiled. "Do you remember me?" Rahim blinked. "No, Sahib, I'm sorry." The man laughed warmly. "You once fixed my shoe when I was a schoolboy." "You didn't take money then?" Rahim's eyes widened. It was the same boy. Now grown, confident, and successful. The man continued, "That small act of kindness taught me that dignity and kindness matter more than money." "I never forgot you." He handed Rahim a small envelope. Inside was an invitation to the inauguration of a new footwear store with Rahim's name written below as chief craftsman and advisor. Rahim was speechless. Tears filled his eyes as he looked at the man who simply said, "Without your hands, I might never have walked this far." Years later, Rahim's small corner was gone, replaced by a beautiful shoe store that carried his name, Rahim's Craft, where every soul tells a story. He no longer sat under an umbrella, but his old stool remained in the store, polished and preserved, a reminder of where it all began. Amina, his daughter, became a designer who crafted shoes for comfort and hope. Whenever people asked Rahim the secret of his success, he would smile and say, "Never be ashamed of small beginnings. Every torn sole can be mended if you have patience, purpose, and a good heart. No work is small if done with honesty and pride. Kindness can travel farther than you imagine and return when you least expect it. Every dream starts with a single stitch of effort."